Hey, investigators. William Cheverie here. For those of you that don't know me, I'm the president of Reveel. And I know you've all been waiting for this moment, find out who the grand prize winner is. But first, I'd like to thank you all for joining us on this adventure. First time that this has been attempted. And as you get to know me, and you get to know Reveel, and you get to know people like Gavin and other great filmmakers that we work with, you will find that we like to do things different. We don't like to be put in a box or do things traditionally how they're done. We don't really care about how Hollywood likes to do things. We don't really care what they have to say, especially when they say it can't be done. All the people on my team kind of reflect that sentiment and know that about me. So first, thanks, right? Thank you for playing. Thank you for being involved. This vision actually started about 8 or 9 years ago. This application and immersive detective series, mysteries, murder mysteries, and allowing the viewers at home to play along in hopes of a grand prize. 8, 9 years ago, though, I was laughed out of rooms. You can't do it. That's not how we do it. We don't spend money on productions and then give more money just for people to play along. That's not how we do it at all. So, to pull this off, basically took first starting our own streaming network. And if you haven't watched much Reveel outside of Dreamcrusher, I suggest you do. And other filmmakers submitting their work to Reveel. So first and foremost, right? I know I probably said that once already, and you know, they did give me a script, but I'm not much of a script kind of guy. I just like to speak from the heart, be real as I can. So again, thank you for playing along, for submitting, for doing the survey after the show. Can we improve? Absolutely. Will we improve? 100%. So, a lot of expectations, right? And the grand prize. There's no way to sugarcoat this. Nobody won the grand prize. Nobody got it exactly correct. So what we're doing now is we're kind of calculating, and then we're going to do almost like a leaderboard, if you will, percentages based on percentages of correct answers, and then tie it into the two other answers at the end, and kind of let you guys know like a mini leaderboard. And then we're figuring, okay, how can we show our appreciation with merch and gifts and other things? What can we do in between season 1 and season 2? How can we improve season 2? Some of the things we're rolling around with is, instead of making everything lead to a giant grand prize at the end, why not have a prize associated with each episode along the way as well? What do you think about that? So while there was no grand prize winner, we are working on like, what can we do for consolation type prizes, and how can we take that what was supposed to be the grand prize and spread it out between seasons and then add it to season 2? How can we make it better? So stay with us. In the comments, put, just ways, the surveys were amazing. Learn so much from that, right? Learn so much from that. And you're going to see that all reflected in season 2 and even in these little mini games along the way. But I just wanted to pop in and personally say thank you and tell you that I'm, what's the word I'm looking for? Surprised, maybe, whatever, that it was difficult in the manner that nobody was able to get the grand prize. So we'll do better. We'll do better. But I'm going to challenge you to do a little better as well, because it was all in there. Oh, I know what I didn't tell you. So on top of also posting the results, if you will, and how, so you can guys see how you did against each other and talk a little smack. We're going to bring Gavin in for a live Ask Me Anything. And then you can ask him about the show. He'll probably have a little BTS presentation. But I've kept you long enough. My team gave me a script. Not a script guy. But I'm a have fun guy.